Mr. Peevely. Mr. Peevely, welcome, my ball bags, to another episode and a sporting competition that is called Me1 versus Me2 Snooker. Mr. Peevely. You're very welcome. This, if you're just joining us for the first time, go back and listen to all the others and watch the ones that if you want. It's me playing myself at snooker to find out who is best at snooker. Me1, the normal man, or Me2, the very, very strong breeze. Plus, of course, all your latest 803 football scores, sometimes 802, just to keep you on your toes. Plus me drinking non-alcoholic beer. Plus maybe an appearance. Where's she gone? Oh, there she's fallen on the floor. Maybe an appearance from Sybil, who's been having some luck predicting the... well, I say luck. You know, it's more than luck, isn't it? What are you doing down there, Sybil? Ooh, don't please and don't worry. I'm down here, don't worry. I'll be in the show later. Ooh. Well, you shouldn't really go on the floor like that. It's not good. Let's put you up there. I can't remember all the stuff that's meant to happen. I should say that Meladkova's family got in touch. The 102-year-old said they did not appreciate me singing all Meladkova about Meladkova. So the arena's no longer named after them. It is, sadly, I'm sad to report that Jesus Marinus has died. The marine Jesus. If you translate Jesus of the sea, if you translate it. There's a Jesus of the land. We had him 2,000 years ago. Did he do any good? Arguable. The Jesus of the sea, he came along. He's been around for the last 79 years. Making, you know, he's really making people fishers of men. You know, he's a good guy. So 79 years young, died of bladder cancer. Because he's a fish and he had a fish bladder and he got cancer and he sadly died. Sorry to break it to you, old Jesus Marinus. I could have gone for David Lloyd Cobbold, the second Baron Cobbold. I didn't. I could have gone for Bob Blizzard. Yeah, that sounds like a good nickname for a snooker player, doesn't it? Bob. I'm the Bob. Hey, look, it's 8:02. I think it's time to start looking up. Andy McH was expecting it to be Bob. He'd probably put that in already, but he didn't see me seeing Jesus Marinus. How could I resist Jesus Marinus? Jesus Marinus, he's the Jesus of the sea. He swims through the waves and he's come to rescue me. It's easy for him to baptize people. He could do it anytime. And also when he's not doing that, he's out solving crime. Oh, Jesus Marinus, the Jesus of the sea. Thank you for giving your life for me so that I can windsurf. That's the theme tune to his song. Right, here we are. It's 8:03. Aston Villa. This is a very important match for Liverpool, particularly. Aston Villa pretty much safe in the Premiership now, but could just do with a few more points just to guarantee they're playing in the Premiership next season. They've so far scored no goals. Liverpool, however, for the team second place by only 3 points, amazingly haven't scored a goal either. They have 0-0. Over to the Scottish Premiership, where Dundee and Hibernian have been playing for 16 minutes. It's all different time in Scotland. And Dundee, they got a goal. When one of the Dundee players, he's probably wearing orange, and bang, he knocked it into the goal. The Hibernian goalkeeper, he tried to save it, but he couldn't save it. That's what happened there. That's the Scottish Premierships. In the playoff semi-finals, Inverness, Caledonian, Thistle 0, Arbroath 0. That is half-time as well. You'd expect more goals to have flown in by that stage. National League, where, of course, York City will be playing next season. Bromley 0, Altrincham 0, Grimsby Town 0, Boreham Wood 0. And those are just some of the names of the teams that York City will be playing next season. All being well. This is the one we've all been building up to. It's been going for 32 minutes. Scottish League 1 playoff final. This is the one I'm very interested in. Edinburgh City 0, Annan Athletic. And that's the team I want to support. They've got 0 goals as well. A lot of 0-0s going in today. The Lowland League, Garla Fairy Day, Dean are back. The fairy folk of Garla Fairy Dean. They scored no goals. They're playing the University of Stirling. You think some students would be a match for some fairy folk, but no, 0-0. Irish Premiership, Glentoran 0, Glenavon 0, Larne 1, Coleraine 0. The Spanish Liga, there's a result there, I'm not telling you that. Granada 1, Atletica Bilbao 0. It's half time. Barcelona 20, Celta Vigo 30. That's an incredible score for a match that isn't due to start for another 25 minutes. Absolutely incredible scenes that are there in Spain. And in the Belgian First Division, KRC Genk have scored 0 goals. Sporting de Charleroi, they have been kicking the ball around a bit, that team, kicking it to each other. One of them's kicked it, another's gone to another one, they've run with it and kicked it. 0 as well, Sporting de Charleroi. They're like the King Charles there and sport. And in the Swiss Super League, the young boys have been playing. They're young boys. And a lot of fans of young boys in the chat room tonight. They've scored 1 goal. The young boys, St. Gallen, even though he's got God on his side. He's only one person, he's St. Gallen. And he, you know, what can he do? What can he do against a lot of young boys? Nothing is the answer. And it's 0 to St. Gallen, 1 to the young boys. Young boys. Young boys. I've had a Kit Kat before the show today. It was a mistake. When I look at I'm off my nut. I'm off my nut, my fan friend. Anyway, that's all we got for you. Shame about Shiv Kumar Sharma as well. It said I thought it said Indian snooker player, but it's Santur player. As a musician or something. Cardiac arrest at the young age of 84, but doesn't get the... It was going for getting the arena named after him. A lot of people die on a Tuesday just in the hope of getting that. But don't die on the same day as Jesus Marinus. That is my advice to you, Bob Blizzard. Any other day of the week you'd have been in there, wouldn't you? You could swim on the land. Firefax 8, that is true. Yeah, Jesus could walk on water. Jesus Marinus can swim on the land. And what about... But then it needs to go around. What about Jesus, the aerial Jesus? It goes round one. So Jesus Marinus could swim in the sky, and at the aerial Jesus, he could fly on the land. So he could actually fly whilst on the ground. Fly on the land. That's right, Andy McH. Fly on the land. That's what he does. Oh, is this over yet? Ooh, Mr. Peevely. He remembers the Hair Bear Bunch. Remember that? I'm 54 years. I'm nearly 55 years old. I have memories that are half a century old, I've realised. And I don't know how old people cope with the world, because that kind of thing makes my brain melt and make me feel very uneasy and queasy. I was listening to a theme from Taxi, the TV show Taxi, just before this, and it makes me feel sick with queasiness for times that were lost. I was a young boy watching that Taxi. Now I'm an old man. And, you know, if I live for another 10 or 20 years, there could be 70 years, 80 years from my earliest memories. And then, my God, how discombobulated. And just how do 80-year-olds not just spend their whole time screaming? I mean, I know a lot of them do, but why? Why has this happened? Why is time flown so fast? How can there be such a vast span of time in one life? There's no space, Jesus. John, come on, grow up. That's something they tell kids to get them to sleep. It's not a real thing. Jesus Marinus. So I should probably talk. It feels like there's more stuff to do. Talk about how it's been. Oh, there's that stupid thing in it that predicts. I'll write down a prediction today when it comes up. Yeah, the current score is Me1 63, Me2 70. Me1 a couple of weeks ago, a bit of luck, a frame declared void that Me1 looked like losing, and since that moment, luck seems to have flipped. It's a crucial frame today, I have to say. You don't want to miss the day's action, because you know, the result of today will impact through the ages onto the final score. But Me1's won a couple in a row and reduced that gap from 9 frames to just 7. A win today could make that 6 frames, and that feels almost within touching distance. But Me2, believe you me, is going to want to have something to say about all of this. Although fared very badly in the last 2 actual frames. 71-24 beaten 2 weeks ago. 60-27. Not really got off the starting blocks. Let's go over to Sybil. We've seen her once today. How are you feeling, Sybil? Oh, it's me. Turn and face the camera. Sorry, it's me, Sybil. My face is coming off. I am internet, Richard. I've been here the internet years. I have memories from an infinity ago in the past and an infinity in the future. If you feel discombobulated by just 50 years, I think you're fucking pathetic and should piss off. Oh, yes. For I am Sybil and I see it all. I know everything. I could tell you so much that I must speak in code, so I don't scare you too much. Oh. What's your predictions for today's frame? I believe, Richard, I'm going to write it down as it happens now. I believe that Me1 will win. Me1 again by 40 points. 40 points. Yes. I mean, I'm laughing, but that's pretty much what happened last week. So, and the week before, 50 points nearly. So, Me1 by 40 points. I mean, that is quite some... what I said, let no man put asunder. I see it all, Richard. Well, we're back with Twitch of Fun to see if your predictions from last week's Twitch of Fun came true. I think Twitch of Fun's going to be on Friday this week because I'm going to London to visit the Queen. It's not been well. And also just spend some time with my wife on Thursday. So I will be back by Thursday evening. But, you know, it takes a lot of preparation to get a Twitch of Fun together. And this. You can't just throw this together. Just roll up to the attic having had a Kit Kat and hope that's going to be enough to get you through. So, let's talk to the players. Let's just get... I mean, I want to get to the action, really. Very excited to see how Liverpool do today. Can they do the quadruple? What do you think? That's not looking good, is it? But Man City, if they slip up. Very exciting. Can York City get out of the National League North with 3 wins in the playoffs? You know, it's unlikely, isn't it? But you never know. They're the informed team. Let's speak to Me2. You must be feeling like a right fucker, Me2, after the shit you've been through in the last couple of weeks. I couldn't have put it better, Richard. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like a cunt. I feel like a failure. I am a failure. Sure, I got to 70 frames. A lot of people would sit back and go, well, I got 70 frames. No one could catch that. If it was a tortoise and the hare would be going, yeah, I got 70 frames. I can just go to sleep now. And then he sleeps and suddenly the tortoise... But he probably wouldn't make that same mistake again after the last time. It's such an unlikely thing to happen that you would fall asleep during a competition. But that seems to be what's happened to me. I'm going to get out there. Look, I had a letter from one of my young fans. He's called Seamus. He's 4 years old. He's got cancer of his entire body. There's no way he can survive. But all that keeps him going is knowing that I'll be up there on the old green board. He's at home watching. He didn't actually know about that diagnosis. I hope he has been so overawed to see me talking about it that he hasn't really listened to what I'm going to say. Hey Seamus, look, I'm there for you. I'm going to win it today for you. If I lose it today, you know, what kind of monster would I be to do that to a child like you? So I'm back for you and all the fans. I just play for the fans. Me1 is very much playing for sponsorship deals for himself. All that shit. And what about the claims that in lockdown you were seen playing snooker with up to 32 people when everyone else was locked down? Richard, those claims, there's no evidence of any of that. I mean, there is evidence, just no one's watched it. Well, there's no evidence that happened, and I wasn't. I've only been playing with myself, Richard. What, in a kind of Me2 versus Me2 snooker match? That sounds insane. Me2 1 versus Me2 2. That's how I play, Rich. I don't know about you. When I'm in lockdown, when I'm out of lockdown, yeah, sure, I can play with other people. Why not? Well, very confusing. Me1 is coming to sit down, and right now I can see I've just taught while he's sitting down. And here he's sitting down there. Hi, Richard. Yeah, you must be in high spirits. I'm in very high spirits, Richard. I couldn't... Why did you talk when I was talking then? Sorry. I'm in very high spirits, Richard. I couldn't have put that better myself, actually. I've won 2 frames in a row. Easily. Good, strong snooker playing. I don't want to talk, Richard. I want to get out there I was sad to see the Queen was not doing the Queen's speech today, that they had some other guy in. But and it was good to see all that gold chair and the crowns and stuff, and that makes me feel glad to be British. That's what I am. I'm glad to be English. I'm not really glad to be British, luckily, because I don't think it's going to be Great Britain for much longer due to the EU. I'm here to play for England, play for the Queen. If you're watching the Queen, I'm not playing for a child who's going to die. I'm playing for an old woman who will never die. And hopefully this will make you feel better. I know, Your Majesty, you are a fan. So, thumbs up. God save the Queen. Well, two very different players, as you can see, in two very different playing styles. You'll be able to see as soon as they get on the board how different they are. We're going to go over to commentator 1, commentator 2 in the Jesus Marinas arena. They're just in their little booth now, the Jesus Marinas. How you feel, guys? Well, Richard, lovely to be back. Love the Jesus Marinas arena. What a brilliant name. It would be even better if we were underwater. Jesus Marinas. It's 63 frames, plays 70 frames. It's Me1 to break. Let's let the snooker do the talking. Here he comes. He's the normal man. Mr. In-Off, they call him. Can he prove them to be wrong? Yes, he can. In fact, he's potted. He's straight in, and this looks like a fantastic start. This could be a maximum break for Me1. He's gone for the pink there, so it can no longer be the maximum, is now off the table. But this looks like this could be. He's got everything lined up. Me2 might not even get to the board today. It's 3 pots in a row for Me1. An incredible start. He's got 8 points already. Can he roll this pink into the centre pocket? You know he can. Is 2 reds, 2 pinks. Is he going for the pink maximum without playing a single black until the end? That's maybe his idea. So, what a start. We've never seen a start like this. Have we, commentator 2? There's never been a start like this. That is true. Oh, he's potted another ball. Absolutely astonishing. I've actually lost count now, so that's 3 reds, 2 pinks. That's 12, 15 points. Can he get this one into... He's actually playing professionally here. He wants to try and double this black into the centre pocket. It seems impossible to me. Oh, he came pretty close. Well, an incredible break of 15 for Me1 without Me2 even getting to the board. And that is a stall set out there. Can Me1 prove Sybil to be correct? It's looking good. But Me2, my goodness, both these players straight off the bat, or straight off the snooker's bat, have shown what they're capable of. Me2 in a bit of trouble here. Can he get through these reds to the pink? He can. He's hit the pink. That's all he had to do. He's got 1. Any other day, that would be an impressive break. But following on for someone getting 15, it looks a bit pathetic. Me1 tries a plant. Ooh, nearly succeeds. It all fails. Me2. He's got a lot to do here. A lot of catching up to do. Oh, hits the post. And he set up Me1. Me1. No one's missing today. Me1, he's got to go for the black, really. He's cut that a bit too finely. But he's restored his 15-point lead. Me2 has just knocked the camera. Oh dear, really fucked that up, actually. I don't know what that'll be like. Whose go is it? Me2. Oh yeah, look at that. That's really fucked up. Is it all right? Oh, no. Well, it's not good, is it? Oh, that's nasty. Me1 has an easy red here into the centre pocket. He takes it. He's going down for the yellow. Why not? Why not, indeed? Oh, it jingles and jangles in the pocket like Jimmy Savile's jewellery, but bang, it goes down. It's through a break of 3 to Me1. Is he going to be stoppable today? I think he's unstoppable. He's just been stopped, has he? He's got a break of 3. He's up to 19 points. And let's have a look and see if he can repair this damage here. Oh, it's a disaster. How's that? I mean, it's not very straight, is it? Is that better? Oh, hold on, here we go, that's a bit better. Right, Me2's go, I believe. Oh, hits the post, bounces out. Me1, he's not missing today, and he's not going to miss a shot like that. Can this blue get in? He thinks so. Oh, he's missed it. He could have got it in. But he's up to 20. He's 19 points ahead, and Sybil's predictions seem to be coming true. All the colours clumped together. Me2 can't do anything. Is he going to go in off? Yes, he bounced the red against the cue ball against the red. The red sent the cue ball back, flying down the old green board and right into the pocket. Me1 is just all over this thing. And he's going for a snooker. He's not got the snooker there. He's left it pretty open. Oh, Me2. That's why they call him the very, very strong breeze. What a pot that was. Can he double this black? Nowhere near. But he's got it back up the old green board. And he's got 2 points. 2 points on the board. Only one error made tonight so far. Me1. Oh, tries to get that behind the black even though there's no space. Me2. Oh, the cue ball comes flying off the old green board. Where it landed, nobody knows. In fact, it's kind of lost. Oh dear, where did it bounce? So Me1 gets another 4 points, but unless we can find the cue ball, this match is over. Calculating, Me1 28, Me2 0. So where did it go? Let's have a look around. Did it bounce over? Oh, this is something you don't see every day. Oh, it's behind a dog. Oh, that's very, very hard to find. It went into the crevice between the king of the universe and the dog. Oh, and he's back on his feet. Me1 actually snookered here. So he can choose to play any ball as a red. He's going for the brown into the centre pocket. He's got it. Goes in nicely. But I think that was probably a mistake because the brown's back on the board there. Although, perfect opportunity for a snooker. He's hit the yellow. Me1 playing like a dynamo today. And I think it's fair to say he's back in this match. I thought it was game over. Me2, really not much you can do here. Oh, bad luck. He did hit the red, but he hit the blue first. So another 5 to Me1, who is now at the old green board. He's hit the bloody camera again. He doesn't get anything. Me2. Oh, what a pot. What a pot from Me2. And there's still time for him to get back into this. Can he pot this pink? He can. He's done it and he's up the board. Oh, but the camber of the table takes that slightly away from potable, I think. Unless he can get very clever. No. So a very valuable break of 7 there for Me2. He's a long way behind, but I think he's got a snooker. Me1. Never discount Me2. Oh, Me1 just with absolute confidence goes off 2 cushions. Me2. Is he going to pot the yellow? No. Me1. He really just needs to keep potting. And that might be the best shot of the match. Look at that incredible shot. How that went in. A kiss that sent the ball shy. The red ball flying in a different direction altogether. In fact, he's looking at it and he's thinking, if I can get the brown, then the yellows will give me, and then Me1 could have another 3-ball break. He's got the brown. The yellows are gimme. Oh, and those has the brown gone in the way. Oh. Yeah, he's in trouble. Oh, he doesn't pot it. But he got 5 points there, Me1, and I think this is game over, isn't it? Me2 now snookered. Again, a very difficult one to get out of. Oh, close from Me2, but he hits the green. And Me1 really has just calculating. Me1, 43, Me2, 9. Me1 almost at 40 ahead, as predicted. It's spooky. Who was that? think that was Me2. So this is Me1. Oh, and he nearly gets that even though he didn't go even down on the board. Me2. That camera's slightly out of angle. Yeah, he was trying to defy physics there, Me2, but to no avail. Me1 just feels like a different player. Me2, he's far enough behind that he needs a snooker, and he's just been snookered. This time he gets out of the snooker, but not looking good for him. Me1, can he do something super here? Oh, he hasn't. He's not hit it hard enough. He got overexcited. Me2, can you do something exciting here? Oh, he's gone for the snooker. Lovely snooker from Me2. Brilliant snooker from Me2. I would say that's impossible to get to. And this could be the moment. How does he even start? Me1 start to get through. There's a yellow ball just surrounded by 3 colours. The obvious way is there's a pocket in the way. Impossible, I would say. And Me1, he was flying home tonight. That's missed by far enough that it's been called a miss. 4 points to Me2. Referee just moving that he's going to come off the top. Oh, very close. He hits the blue in the end. So 9 points to Me2, doubling his score. 18 plays 43. I don't think it's enough. Me2 at the hockey. He's got another snooker while he's playing well. Behind the black. Oh, but Me1 gets out of that one, no problem, and gets into a snooker. This is fantastic safety play. Me2. He gets out of it, nearly goes in off. But Me1, can he polish this off now? Yes, he gets the yellow, sorry. Can he get the green? Ah, messed that up. Don't think it matters. Me2, still looking for snookers. He's been humbled in the last 3 weeks. Me1 has gone in off. That was just what Me2 was probably trying to make happen. And Me2 at least finds himself over 20. He's now 23 points behind, 25 on the table. Me2 bashes it. He could come back. This isn't over yet. Oh, Me2's got another snooker. Incredible stuff. Me1 can get out that one and gets another snooker. And this is just incredible all the way. Me2. Can he get out? Oh, he's hit the black. He's hit the black. That was the worst one to hit out of all of them. Me1 needs to just steady the ship. Oh, I should have got that. But has he got another snooker? No, Me2. Requiring snookers again. Has accidentally potted the green. Tries to get the brown ball up the board. Me2 on 25. Me1 on 52. And it's Me1. Oh, that was an amazing shot. Absolutely amazing shot from Me1. Clipped the brown so finely and it just rolled into its little hole. He snookered himself and he's hit the black. So Me1 gets 4 but gives away 7. Doesn't really matter at this stage. Calculating. Me1 56, Me2 32. Me2 more than 18 behind. That's not good. That's not good play. Me1, oh, he's just potting everything today. It's beautiful to see him back on form. Can he pot this in very difficult pink? He can. That's how good he is. Look at this. Can he pot this impossible black? He's won already. He tries to double it. He misses. Doesn't matter. He gets a very valuable 11 points. I mean, this is spooky. 67 plays 32. You couldn't get close to 40 than that. That's exactly 40. That, we laughed, didn't we? when we heard when Sybil said 40 points, and yet exactly 35 points. And within a frame of error, that is not only amazing play from the normal man, but an amazing play from Sybil. Oh, look how bad that camera is. It's all over the shop. Let's see if we can make that better. Well, I might have to do this in our own spare time. Got a right whack. That's the danger of that over-the-shoulder camera. It's a little bit better, but it's not quite there. We'll sort that out for next week. Back to you, Richard Keith Herring, in the studio. Well, astonishing stuff there. Absolutely amazing. First of all, I think we have to talk to Sybil. How did you know, Sybil? I see it all, Richard. I see everything. I told you. I said that it would win. I thought he points, and that's exactly what happened. It couldn't have been closer. It couldn't have been closer. That's what gets me. Couldn't have been any closer to being exactly accurate if you'd tried. I see it all, Richard. For those who doubted me, let them see with their eyes. For those who have ears, they will hear. Those who have a mouth, they can tell people about it. I see it all. I know when you will die. I can tell you the exact time. And I can make the camera come into focus just as I'm saying that. That's how amazing I am. I love you all, that you will all rot and die. Some of you in extreme pain. Goodbye. Well, there you are, Sybil. Amazing stuff after just, I don't know what, 10 weeks of her being on it. That is very, very close to being exactly right. And it makes scores 64-70. I told you that that couldn't be more crucial, this frame. Let's talk to Me2 first of all. How's he feeling? Richard, I'm devastated. Mainly for the 4-year-old kid that I was playing for. I don't know what's going through his head or her head. It's hard to tell. The level of disease makes it very difficult to tell the gender. And I wouldn't presume to say what it was anyway. I feel like something's happened just since the 26th of April when I was flying high. Just it feels like I've been cursed. Something happened. That yellow didn't go back on the board. Have you seen the film Sliding Doors, Richard? I just sort of feel there's an alternate reality where I'm now like 13 frames ahead of whatever it is, and I'm going out with John Hannah, and there's this reality where I'm single, and things have gone wrong, and I'm a little bit scared. I'll do my best to come back, but I think anyone will be shaken up by the stuff that's happening, the supernatural stuff that's happening here. I apologise to my fans. Thanks for continuing to support me through these difficult times. I'm still 6 frames ahead, don't forget that. Wow, Me2, a broken man. Me1, are you a broken man? No, Richard, fuck Me2. He's weak, he's pathetic, it's over for him. I was always the best. I was just letting him get ahead to make him feel a bit better about himself because I'm a nice guy. But now I'm coming here to tell you I'm the best at snooker. Did you see the way I was knocking in the old balls there? Bang! Getting out of snookers most of the time. Bang! Knocking the camera with my back. Bang! Everything going brilliantly. So, this is for you, Your Majesty. Another 90 years on the throne, please. And in another 90 years, I think you'll find the scoreline of this is a little bit more close to what I would like it to be. Well, brilliant words there from Me1. Hope you've enjoyed that. Sybil, fantastic. Me1, fantastic. Me2, what's happened to him? I guess we'll be back next week to find out if things are going to change. But if Me1 wins next week, that'll be 65-70. I mean, that's hardly any frames at all between these two. There's 6 frames between the two. How many years left in this contest? No one knows. This could be it. This could be the end frame. There could be another 1,000 frames. No one can be sure. So, yeah. All I can say is from me and all the me's good night. Do tune in to Twitch for Fun on Friday. There's a brilliant rehearsal with Armando Iannucci up tomorrow. Don't miss that. And do celebrate RHLSPA's 10th anniversary by listening to as many RHLSPAs as you can. We need the downloads, my fan friends. The downloads equals dollars. Get downloading. Alright, bye. See you next time on Me1. But it's good, isn't it? It's a very exciting sporting contest and no one can deny that.